Hello students! In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Reveal Math platform that you'll be using in your math classes this year. We're going to begin here in the My Classes page within McGraw-Hill. You access this through Clever, and I'm going to begin by clicking right here into my math course. I start here on the dashboard. So this is the landing page when you first enter into Reveal Math. Up here I have the table of contents. This is useful if you want to move back and look at previous modules that have been completed. If I scroll down here, I can see my calendar. I see today's date, and I can see that I have an assignment that's due that I haven't started yet. I can click here to access that assignment. I can also come down here and see that I have a few lesson materials. I have launched the module video to watch, as well as the lesson 1 terminating and repeating decimals lesson material as well. If I scroll over here a little more to the right, I see I have my ebook options. There are 3 different types of ebook that you can use in this platform. The first one is the Interactive Student Edition. This is the one that you can enter your responses into and check your answers to whether they are correct or not. And there's a volume 1 and a volume 2. Over here we have the regular ebook. This is not interactive. It's just the same as what you have in print. And then finally over here we have the Spanish ebook as well. If we scroll down a little bit more, we see there's additional resources that we can take a look at. Here we have the glossary. If there is a word that I come across in this course that I don't understand, I can click here to search for that word, and it'll give me the definition that aligns with the lessons that are taught in this course. So if I want to know what a rational number is, I can look here to get the definition that is going to align with the lessons that I'm learning. This is great because it cuts down on confusion, and I don't have to worry about looking it up online and wondering, is this the right definition or not? Because the definition that is going to help me the most is always going to be in this glossary. Over here we have the multilingual e-glossary as well. This is helpful if you want to look up terminology in a different language. Over here we have the Desmos Scientific Calculator and the Desmos Graphing Calculator, as well as the e-toolkit. We're going to be going into all 3 of these a little more in depth in a later video. So scrolling back to the top, the next thing I'm going to look at is the course icon right here on the left of my screen. This is where I can find all the learning resources and assignments in chronological order that my teacher has assigned to me. I can scroll down here if I want to and expand any of these, and I can see all of the resources that my teacher has given me to use in order to learn this lesson. What I'm going to do instead is go to this button here that says Launch Presentation. This is the recommended way to work through the lesson materials because it takes you in order through the materials and you're able to go at your own pace. I'm going to go ahead and click that now. So the first resource in this lesson is Launch the Lesson right here. And I can see there are 2 pages to this resource, so I can go ahead and read this. I can listen to it if I need it to be read aloud. Next, I can click this arrow here to go to the second page. When I'm ready to move on, I go to the bottom of my screen and I click Next Resource. This takes me to the next resource. In this case, it's Today's Standards. Now, I can also open the tray here to see all of the learning resources my teacher gave me for this lesson. So I can scroll through and I can see what's coming up. Also available to me in all of these resources are the learning tools. We will be going over these learning tools in a later video. You also have a calculator available for you to use. You can open or exit full screen with this button here. And when you're ready to leave the resource player, you're going to click this X button right here. The last thing we're going to look at in this video is the grades icon right here on the left side of my screen. Here I can see each of my assignments as well as their due dates. Assignments that I've completed will have a score and a submission date. You'll see there's a small LS on this assignment score. If I scroll down to the legends, I can see that LS stands for late submission, which shows that I completed this assignment late.
Remember that this gradebook is only for Reveal assignments. These grades will be transferred to Schoology when your teacher chooses. Also remember that your overall grade, as well as the grades and feedback for other assignments, will be in Schoology as well.
Hopefully this brief overview will help you as you begin to navigate the Reveal math learning platform. If you have any questions, be sure to reach out to your teacher.